proponent of Bimba Bidha, or image genre, the great scientist Dr. Prem Neupane is a versatile person. An engineer, proficient manager and Vastu expert, he is also a successful writer and poet. He is also popular as a great philosopher. He has given to the world a new panacea in the form of image, which is a priceless bequest to the entire planet. Dr. Neupane has excelled as an artist, a painter, singer, musician, and in many other genres. A multi-talent excellence flourishes in him. He has established a research center in his own land. He has been promoting scientists who are involved in various research activities. He is effortful for the country's prosperity through scientific study and research activities. Guided by his imagination, Dr. Neupane has already initiated the construction work for a modern hermitage. Dr. Neupane is the luminous personality of this country. Dr. Neupane is a postgraduate scholar of management faculty from Tribhuvan University. He also completed a master's course from the United Kingdom. He has done his PhD research on philosophical psychology. Dr. Neupane is adorned with Nepal Vidya Bhushan Ka, Suprabal Gurkha Dakshin Bahu III, Gaddi Arohan Silver Medal and Dirgha Seva Medal, among others. He has also served the country, being in the public service in the capacity of Under Secretary. Manobritti ko Darshanik Tatha Vaigyanik Visleshan, a book on Eastern philosophy, poetry collection Bihani or Adorn, great scientist of image genre, Dr. Neupane.
Introduction. Natural disasters are occurring on this world in that places noticed or unnoticed. We have heard the news of great natural disasters occurred in the countries like Japan, China, America, India, Bangladesh, Iran, Philippines, etc. time and again. In this poem written after seeing the great natural disasters occurred in Japan in 2012, in this poem written after seeing the great natural disasters occurred in Japan in 2011, the poet has mentioned the injustice and exploitation over the nature. Also, the poet thinks due to the extreme pain on the Mother Earth because of such evil activities of human beings, natural disasters like tsunami, earthquake has been occurred. Poets making a humble request to stop the use of destructive weapons, a new genre of image elixir has been used to make the world full of joy and happiness. Poets making a humble request to stop the use of destructive weapons, a new genre of image elixir has been used to make the world full of joy and happiness. The poet has made an appeal to all to teach and learn only the virtues following the new discipline of the welfare image. If the human being follows only the good things as love, affection, goodwill, cooperation, helpings, etc., the quarrel, envy, ill feelings will of course end and the earth will be filled up with happiness and joys. It is the precious gift. It is the precious medicine for the welfare of all the world. It is the most precious gift for the young people and future generation. With the successful implementation of this genre of image, the earth will be blessed with rain of pleasure and happiness. Let's listen rest of the things in the words of the poet.
Why the land is thundering and thundering like clouds. What a mystery, shaking and shaking and roaring. unsteadily, unsteadily, as if going to sink down all. Shakes and shakes, pulls and pulses like an angry Shimon, angry Shimon. Poem has given the picture of actual horror and terrifying sceneries at the time of earthquake. The vehicles running on the road have been turned up, some have been lost on the road. The roads have been cracked and torn up. It is the moment of great pain and horror. Gas pipes have been broken, water and gas have been spilled away. The fire has started everywhere at the gas leakage. It has been difficult to extinguish the fire at power center.
Gust of the storm roaring, falling down everything. How gust of storm is spreading and burning everywhere. Gust of fire burning, blazing around the gas station. Supply of electricity is sparking and burning into fire. Roads are cracked, teared and settled down. So nice, wonderful city, everything are destroyed.
Punishment for crime is natural, but punishment for innocent is wrong. Poet has asked to the mysterious force, "Who are you?" to create such disaster in the pious land of Japan. It is warned not to repeat such mistake again.
Who you are you the demon, Sumba or Nisumba? Oh, why you have done a great injustice upon them. Why injustice to them who were best on earth? It is a pious land that gives birth to worthy children. What a mad action! Why you throw there the ball of fire? It's an injustice, it's too much, it's great misfortune. It's an injustice and a great cruelty against all the religion. What lesson can we teach on earth? What a punishment without mistake. Politely request you not to hit again. I will not allow you to hit again in this way.
They were the demons who caused such disasters. It has been asked, "Who are you?" to the mysterious force causing such a disaster.
It's necessary to destroy war weapons and power stations. This will search and find pious places everywhere. So gentle people, so pious a land, so virtuous soil. The land is really thankful for all, which will spread new knowledge everywhere. Fertile land will grow and spread new saplings. New highway to forward for all comes soon.
War is fought by two parties. Counterattack to the enemy is justified in the war. Such hidden attack is not justified.
You, the devotee, to spread the creeper of peace throughout the world. You are the beloved of all hearts and all people. You are not the obstacle, you are the door of peace. Give and spread the technology of pious elixir. Please, you live smiling in a small hut, a saint.
Japan is a virtuous land. The enlightened God, Buddha and other gods like to live here to give the message of peace to the world. Therefore, the poet appeals to all to clean up the destructive weapons.
Injury on legs, aches at the head and body. One makes mistake and punishment comes for all. Poison in one part aches other parts as well. So many mistakes of others, no mistake at all. So many large
the power stations and energy centers, arms and ammunition innumerable and uncountable. Korea, Libya, Somalia and Iraq are fighting and whipping. Large fire and smoke are ever ready to destroy all. It has been mentioned that the mistakes of human beings caused fever on Mother Earth and shivered and caused earthquake. Who you are to teach such preaching of war? Who you are, such a stupid? Instead of planting peace, why you plant the war? O Krishna, O Ram, why you are teaching to fight? O Goddess, all they are your children. For all insects, creatures, animals and plants, make such a religion for all welfare in this world. God hath filled this so unique treasure of wisdom on man. He says to work for welfare as a guardian of all. God Rama, God Krishna and Goddess Bhagavati is requested not to do war again. O King, you are the best king of all the people. So many young people, children and women are killed. Such a great disaster, unexpected and unbearable. What a ruthless divinity that damages, demolishes and finishes everything. So many people killed, houses crumbled, cracked and destroyed. Good people from the different countries come to see, and all they return with sorrow and tearful eyes. You are the best king of so many nice people. What a ruthless pain would you have seeing such an extreme damage? The pain on the king is guessed while seeing such disasters around. The king has been humbly requested to start welfare activities from this virtuous land. Tall buildings have been stalled like thrones. The gust of smoke has been released. The land is filled with thunder sounds. These pains have made the Mother Earth shiver so much. Nails have been fixed in legs, hands and all body. So tall houses have been erected like thrones on me. So great burden on me, it is too much to bear. The pain circulates and aches everywhere. Such blooming youth with sweet honey is withered. If long thorns on your feet and body are fixed, making gust of smoke and fire everywhere. Mosquito, bugs, flies, insects and poisonous bees around with noise injecting the poisons on you. If all body covers with insects, flies and bugs, poison everywhere in parts of body, great fever and severe pain to bear nature mother. All the body shivered and trembled, some parts swing and shake loudly. Everything is cracked and destroyed by shaking. All the plants and creatures are also victimized. There are also the children. They are also the children of Mother Earth. There are hospitals for humans and animals, but who treats the plants? Great steam comes shouting, pushing and twisting so forcefully. The gust comes, pulls and pushes unbearable pain to me. Sometimes all body drowns and soaks what to wear and cover. Soaking in rain, a great devotion. what to change after soaking all body. All roots are vibrated, displaced and cracked, shaking repeatedly, pulling, quivering, torn all my roots. Who observes, who checks me? All body is aching, all organs and body twisted, all organs and body twisted and torn. Who will manage? Who will medicate all torn and broken?
Different causes of disasters has been discussed. The gravitation, the internal masses and the liquids within the earth's surface might be the causes of earthquake.
The moon comes so near on her oval orbit. Her power increased extremely to a gravitational force. The earth and moon, having excessive gravitational force, both began to pull forcefully each other's. Both began to pull forcefully each other's, to shook and trembled while pulling forcefully. Two different bodies and energies staying at proximity. All the hair rose up with extreme joy and extreme excitement. There's a wonderful attraction and joy within, like the young boy and girl staying near in love. Similarly, the earth and moon expressing their love to each other.
Man has the art of learning. Learning good things makes the life good. Learning bad things makes the life bad. Japan is a virtuous land for the welfare of the world.
Man has so nice and wonderful art of learning. Having and collecting bad images can be made like demons. Having and collecting good images, man can be like God. Cultivation of nice images on human mind is so important. Let us plant, grow, spread and multiply good images everywhere. Let us demolish, clean and clear ego, bitterness and lies. Such a virtuous land of Buddha, where the pure and pious people live. The land will serve and certainly do welfare for all. Please throw away all the arms and ammunitions for the peace. Plant and breed the saplings of love and affection again and again. Certainly it will be the nice place of the world. Of course, this will be so great temple of the world. This will spread light, lightening so many lamps all over the world. Loud conch will be blown by Lord Shiva to do welfare for.
Great temples will be installed there. Lord Buddha, Lord Shiva and Lord Christ will arrive. Even the demised souls have appealed for the peace.
The gods and goddesses roam around in this sacred land. In such pure, pious shrine, beautiful flowers will bloom. It is not Lanka, no Lanka, no Lanka at all. This is pious Japan, where no Ravan lives here. All they are benevolent and virtuous Japanese here. All they are benevolent and virtuous Japanese here. Unknowingly you have done mistake and injustice, thinking as Ravan.
Lord Hanuman had destroyed all the gardens and buildings of Lanka. Lord Hanuman is politely requested, this is not Lanka. This is the pious land, Japan.
The gods and goddesses roam around in this sacred land. In such pure, pious shrine, beautiful flowers will bloom. It is not Lanka. No Lanka. No Lanka at all. This is pious Japan, where no Ravan lives here. All they are benevolent and virtuous Japanese here. All they are benevolent and virtuous Japanese here. Unknowingly you have done mistake and injustice thinking as Ravan. Hanuman, the devotee of Ram, give the best elixir to them all. Please love all these polite and benevolent Japanese brothers. Let it be for the mistake which will not come back again. If you just love them, this wounded land will not get frightened.
The land where you have destroyed by mistake will be the most virtuous land. Amborisa will be made from the ashes.
Where you broke down and set fires on houses. Where you broke down and set fire on houses. This will certainly be the virtuous which are changed into heap of ashes. This will be a nice garden to spray elixir everywhere. This will be a nice garden to spray elixir everywhere. The fearful poison is poured down which terrify the world.
Lord Shiva, Goddess Bhagavati is requested to bring back the warriors and powers. Lord Shiva, Goddess Bhagavati is requested to back their powers and warriors.
Call back all divine warriors, Bhairava and Mahakali. Please keep all of your legions back with yourself. No Daksha in this pious land, he has gone away. Don't express the anger for those demons in this pious land. They are not the Chanda and Munda who were strong demons, neither they are demons like Shumbha and Nishumba. They are the great people of the world. No Mahishasur is there who could change his body. Neither is that demon who surrounds around with arrows.
The nature and habit of Mother Earth has been described here. The cow serves her body tail to chase away the flies and the insects. Similarly, Mother Earth also shivers her body to clean the pains. Then such disasters occur.
When the flies and insects come and stay on the body of cow, she licks somewhere and hits with her tail somewhere. When they stay on her back and neck, it is so difficult for her, and she chases them off by shaking her body. Whoever teases and tortures and beats to her calves, whoever gives pain to her child in her front, her love changes into a great anger, causes her heart filled up with aggression, gives the blow of her horn to injure deep, threatens and terrifies to all with commotion. The gentle who comes loves like goddess to all, changes to a demon while teased her child.
The world has been requested for virtues and altruisms. One who works for welfare is rewarded the best. It has been requested to plant and grow the seed of image elixir, stopping destructive activities.
Please plant the welfare saplings into this pious land. Please bury down the all-poison pitcher under the ground. You will be rewarded with great honors and prosperity. You will achieve all when you start this welfare work. Whoever will move forward will be the great of this world. Whoever will serve all the creatures standing in virtues, they will sow the seed of new creepers of images. New works will be started for all the plants and animals. Throw away the pitcher of poison. Let's inflame the lamp of new light all over. Whenever the poison is emptied from the land, please plant the new elixir sapling of image in the same land. You will be the great king of the whole world, and they will bow down and honor you well. And all they will serve and honor staying around you. You will give the elixir to all again and again.
Let us not play the war games with innocent children. It is requested to cancel the curriculum of war and conspiracy. And it is requested to teach only love and sympathy.
Let's not play the war with new small saplings. Let's not show them the bitterness and conspiracies of war. Let's stop the education of war and battle. Let's teach them the love of flower and bees. If not sin, they don't know the war. Rather they will fill up with new bags of love and affection. Let's completely stop the education war. Let's completely stop the education of war. Develop only the sweet love of the bee to the flower. Well, you are so wise, need to know this all. Well, you are so wise, need to know this all. It's right time to complete all this soon. It's a humble request. It's a humble request, wishing your presence in this great mission. I would like to give you a small sapling to breed and grow for welfare.
Same is the output in the computer, whatever is the input. The computers of doctors, lawyers, engineers give different results. Whatever is sowed, so is reaped from the land. Planting the paddy never can be reaped the wheat. Planting the quarrel and fights never can be reaped as love, affection and peace.
The seed of paddy grows paddy and weight grows into weight. Whatever is sowed, so is grown and so is fruited. Never the weight grows out of paddy seed. It grows, of course, the paddy, that is the ultimate truth of the nature. If the human child is bred and taken care by animal, learns all the behaviors and images of animal, may not have the human language, may have the animal language, whatever learns expresses like the animal. The seed of wheat grows into the plant of wheat. The seed of paddy grows into the plant of paddy. Paddy is not grown sowing wheat seed. Never planting the paddy grows into the wheat plant. Planting welfare, never the evil will grow up. Converting the sorrow to the eternal peace and welfare. Converting the great anger and to a new glowing light. The elixir should be given to the whole world. Of course, the elixir will sow everywhere, everywhere.
Human being is requested to keep either poison or emberisa, whatever is needed. While the poison burn, the elixir will cool.
Whole the world wept with grief and tearful eyes. So many of them got unconscious seeing such a terrible delusion. Destroying such precious buildings with no any cause. Supreme Goddess wept loudly, seeing such a terrible destruction. Somewhere they are weeping and making pond of tear. Somewhere celebrating triumph, winning for the same event. So great hue and cry, so dreadful gust of smoke in the sky. Where are you, the merciful Almighty, at such painful moment? Seeing such an extreme destruction, all felt so much pain. Seeing such extreme destruction, and images developed. When such a great destruction will not be seen at all. No image will be made there. No image will be made there to think for such horrible event.
Human mind is like an empty pot. It can be filled up with good things like pure water and elixir, or the poison. It can also be planted either with good images or bad images.
The crops is grown well there whatever is planted. In the same way, whatever image is planted in mind grows and sprouts so many flowers and creepers everywhere.
What is the achievement of so many wars fought in this world? The earth got only the pain and sorrows which are not needed at all.
Should we grow so many leaders to fight great wars? Should we grow so many sages like enlightened Buddha himself? Whatever is needed, let's grow and breed them all. Let's encourage to the great affairs of welfare for all. Oh no, this education needed, no needed this at all. It is not love for all the animals, creatures and plants. Why to study such a demonic knowledge, what to learn from it? Why to read such knowledge of battle and destruction?
Science and education should be changed. Forgiveness should be used instead of revenge. Science should stop war education.
Let's make education that wins the heart of all, that increases the love and affection everywhere. Let's close all the scriptures, the lessons about the conflict and war. Let's spread nice images and sweet messages of Buddha.
Poet appeals to all to be decorated with love, peace and affection, like wearing the garlands of beautiful flowers. It is appealed to change the clothes of quarrel and conflict with the beautiful clothes of goodwill and harmony.
Grows and grows on the land whatever is planted. The crop is grown well there whatever is planted. All things will be nice and harmonious. Man will be gentle. Fragrance of flower will bloom and spread everywhere. Man have to do only good and favor for all. God has sent him to do welfare for all. For the welfare of all insects, creatures and animals, let's plant elixir, make nice garden for all welfare and winning. Let's make this nice garden of good deeds and welfare for all. Let's spread the good deeds and good relations everywhere.
Who will dispose all the war weapons will be rewarded the most. Who will store war weapon will be insulted. You have been chosen as the master of the world to do such good things. Now it's time for you to satisfy the world with the elixir. Then you will be enlightened and enlighten the rest of the world.
Whatever we like to do, we can do on this earth. It is in our hand whatever we do with her. It's like empty vessel, whatever can be filled on it. It can be filled with hues and cries and injustice everywhere. It can be filled with flowers, creepers of love and affection everywhere. So small and dim light which exists flickering with firefly. You like a great sun shining the whole solar system. I'm also like the firefly in the sky. I'm also like the small firefly in the sky. It's like the comparison of great sun and small firefly. I'm a small and small particle of the world. You are so great and full of welfare for all. It's like the comparison of firefly with the sun. It's like the competing of firefly with the sun for lighting.
The poet has politely appealed with developed countries. While they are like the sun, he is like the lamp. While they are like the star, he is like a glowworm.
Seeing and knowing all made my heart so painful, which was not expected, so happened there suddenly. I felt that demonic shock as if falling on me. Tears roll and fall down whenever it is reminded. The tears of trouble are flowing as flood on stream. Humbly I like to share this little message of welfare to you. Forgive me, forgive this all. Forgive me, forget this all if not worthy for you. If good, all will accept and will play the music of joy.
The poet feels as if it has happened on him and has composed a poetry of the sorrow.
When you are wearing the garlands of sweet fragrant flowers, wear new attractive clothes of elixir that touches every heart. If you wear old clothes again and again, the mighty. If you wear old clothes again and again, they might not be attractive among your neighbors. Selecting from all, choose those wise and virtuous only, to raise a new wave of service all over the world. All will waken and will follow you well. The arrogant and proud will run away who used to spray the poison.
It is appealed to pour the elixir and satisfy the whole world.
You will be lightened and brightened everywhere as precious jewels. Many others will be lighted, being bright everywhere. Other more lights will spread from your brightness. All will be happy, having no quarrels and conflicts. Present education in focus to the knowledge of war. Present education is focused to the knowledge of war. No small fruit of welfare has been seen in education so far. So great deception and cruelties are contained in each and every religion. All the education and learning contain the war and violence only.
The God has been weeping from the pain of the past wars. Mother Earth got so great pain. It is humbly requested to plant the plant of image elixir.
All the land teared and cracked, so many violent wars and fightings. So many instructions and preachings of the God were useless and pending. The God says one thing, but man always does the other thing. Man have been torturing him, and he is weeping again and again and again. Let's throw away the pitchers of poison. Let's clean and throw away all the piles of angers. Let's grow, bloom and harvest the welfare everywhere. Let's begin the welfare and winning of all. Making our mother weeping and weeping every time. Let's not kill all those brothers on such demonic war. Stopping war and throwing all war weapons. Please put on these bright new clothes of love and affection. You are so wise, so intelligent and so great as the sky. All they are small who are staying on this world. Fill them all with pity, kindness, affection and sympathy. Please do only the welfare of all the creatures of the world. Let's make such a wonderful thing filled up with elixir. Let's grow, bloom and multiply the saplings everywhere. Regarding everyone as brothers and sisters, let's work for the welfare of all the creatures. Let's make such a wonderful thing filled up with elixir. Let's grow, bloom and multiply the saplings everywhere. Regarding everyone as our brothers and sisters, let's work for the welfare of all the creatures.